Welcome back to this Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Last time we got a lot of Atton's backstory, and I'm holding off on the last bit of that conversation because it makes a big change in the character, and I don't want to make that change just yet. The first thing to do, however, is we've completed enough of the side missions here, we can proceed with the main plot in Nar Shaddaa. And so let's get on with it.
We just got this message on the comlink. Looks like trouble.
I think this is something everyone will want to hear.
The droid's the one who picked up the message. He's got it all ready to display.
And this is another one of these Quarren who's only recently become aware of our presence on Nar Shaddaa. And he's a representative of the exchange. Oh, he says an exchange of shipping interests, right, the exchange, right. And he says to come alone to the KOTOR2. And, you know, we want to discuss business, blah blah.
Well, good thing it's not a trap.
It may be a trap, but traps work both ways. This Visquis, his kind are spread through the lower reaches of Nar Shaddaa, and he may have information. But the choice is yours. If you go, you will have to go alone.
Okay, easy enough.
Well, I wouldn't keep him waiting. If you got his attention, you probably attracted the attention of someone else.
Here's someone else right here. And these are just some random bounty hunters who are discussing more or less, I'll just summarize it, more or less they're concerned that the Quarren there is working for the exchange, and so the bounty hunters are getting cut out of the loop because the exchange is doing the bounty hunting directly. Anyway. And they are planning on attacking our companions while we're away. Easy enough. So, we just go back up to the docks where the KOTOR is, and we'll see what happens. It's worth, at this point, to make sure that you have a decent set of melee weapons if you haven't specifically equipped Atton already, and also to have a decent blaster rifle of some sort, or a set of blaster pistols. Some sort of decent weapons, ranged weapons, as well as a decent melee weapon. Oh, here's Atton right here.
Hey, look, I wanted to tell you. Be careful. I won't be able to contact you via the comlink if something happens. And I'm betting that Squidhead knows it.
Okay, and we can appreciate the warning.
Look, take these. They're healing packs. If your suit gets breached, you'll need to inject them fast if you don't want your lungs to seize up. And trust me, once the seizures start, you'll be dead.
That's comforting.
Watch yourself, and don't be too long. I'll keep an eye out here until you return. And I know just the place.
Okay.
So, you're the big Jedi that everyone's been talking about. You don't look so tough to me. I thought you Jedi were supposed to be smart, and here you are running around Nar Shaddaa sticking your lightsaber into everyone's business. What, were you planning to save everyone on this moon? You're attracting more attention than a fleet of Sith warships.
What's it to you?
I'm Mira. I'm the best bounty hunter in this system, and that's not me bragging, that's fact. I had you in my sights ever since you landed. I've been watching you run all over the refugee sector like a bantha, and for someone with a price on their head as high as yours, you sure don't know how to keep a low profile. Look, I know that squidhead Visquis sent you a message to meet him in the KOTOR. He works for Godo, and it's a trap. I'm betting he's gonna lure you in there, start a fight, and then he's gonna wrap you up and deliver you to Goto. Dead, claiming you attacked him.
We kinda knew it was a trap.
Just this. I know you're meeting with Visquis. If I know about it, that means everybody else on this moon knows about it, or will soon enough. And when that happens, the bounty hunter truce is off. That means things are gonna get real ugly real quick.
Okay, well, we'll just, you know, carve our way through then.
No, I don't think you get it. They're not gonna come after you. I think your friends are the ones in trouble.
And remember I mentioned having Atten well equipped? Well, here it is.
This sure beats staying on the ship. A few drinks to keep me on my toes, a few games of Pazak to keep the mind alert. Should be enough to keep me out of trouble until our fearless leader straightens things out. Give me a hit of Juma. Keep them coming. Well, looks like staying on the ship was a bad idea after all. That's what I love about Nar Shaddaa, the company. So, I don't think I caught your names. You two work here, or?
These are the Twi'lek bounty hunters that we saw in the cutscene as we landed on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah? What happened to your master?
Their master was made deceased. Okay, yeah. Are you looking for us?
No, actually, I'm here protecting someone. Keeping them out of trouble. By acting as a distraction for people looking to harm her.
These guys, more or less, he says, yeah, no, you just walked into a trap. Congratulations, I knew exactly what you were doing.
Why don't you two shuttas try it, and we'll see what happens.
Them's fighting words. Anyway, they fire off shields, so will I. And I would not use Critical Strike in this particular fight just because it gives an AC penalty. I don't know that it's really going to matter. This fight can actually be fairly difficult if you're not well prepared for it. As you can see, they have a tendency to heal. And maybe I over-prepared somewhat. Now that they're basically dead, I'm going to switch from my my super weapon into, you know, just a random Trandoshan sword or something, and just win. That way I'll have that other weapon available for one of my other characters. In fact, I'm going to see if, we don't really need this combat sensor. The Scoundrel Gloves no one else can use anyways. Don't really need that Alacrity implant. Don't really need the melee shield. Don't really need the stealth unit.
Well, that's it. The bounty hunter truce is off. That means this place is gonna get real bad, real fast. I better get back to the ship. Warn the others.
So, I was over-prepared for that fight.
I don't know why a Jedi would come here. There's so much noise on this moon.
Of course, it makes detecting a Jedi difficult.
But to be in a place where one drowns in the Force, why would a Jedi wish that?
A simple question, to which I ask another. Why should a Jedi want to hide?
Hey, we need to move out.
What do you mean?
The truce between the bounty hunters and Nar Shaddaa is off. There's gonna be a war. A trap in the Jek-Jek-Tar is bad enough, but having 100 bounty hunters on your back is something else.
She was told to meet alone. We cannot disrupt their meeting until the alien reveals the information he has.
Look, we need to move. They're coming after us, not the exile.
These hunters will be tracking the exile as well. We must warn her.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm guessing we're in a lot more trouble than she is.
You know, the guys who've been sitting behind you this whole time. And these are these Duros guys. And more or less they, take me to your leader.
Anybody here catch that? All I understood was very.
I think he wanted us to give up the General to his poorly trained collection of bounty hunters.
Ah, well, that would explain it. Which one do you want?
I'll take the stupid one, who decided to threaten us rather than shoot us when he had the chance.
We'll get back to that fight in, like, 2 episodes.
This is one of my safe houses. It's not too pretty to look at, but keeps away prying eyes.
But I'm going to have to cut this episode off here because this cutscene after cutscene is going to go on for a while. So, see you next time.